I found out that only male unicorns have a horn. That lady unicorns are just like normal horses with rainbow manes or whatever. What I found fascinating is that it said lesbian unicorns are just normal horses with rubber dicks strapped to their heads. And she was trying to do sexy things while we were dancing. And one of the things she did, she bit me. Which is cool. I got, kink. I can get down. But like on your neck, maybe a little nibble behind your ear, something like that. What she did was she reached up with her face and bit me on my face right here. Which I don't know if anyone's ever gotten like hit right beneath their eye with like a rock or like on a motorcycle with a bug. But your body does the same thing every single time. And that is that your eyes just fill up and immediately burst into tears. And there's nothing you can do about it. So like that's awkward now. And it doesn't bother me like, that's what she thinks is sexy. But what bothered me, or that she did it, that didn't bother me. But that she thought that was sexy is what bothered me, because people only find out what is sexy by one of two ways. One is that you watch it in a porn, and I watch a lot of that, and I've never seen a woman do that before. Or the second part is that you do it to past lovers, and they tell you it felt good. This seemed the more likely scenario to me, and that bothered me a great deal. Because that means that in the past, she's done this to men, and they've been okay with it and told her it felt good. Like they're, oh my God, baby, that felt great. It's party down here, but Nicholas Sparks up here. I saw a sign the other day. I walked by it, and it said in huge letters, "Don't rape." And there was a stoplight. And then underneath that, it said, "Don't get raped." Yes. Who is that sign for? No one is the answer to that question. That sign is... No one's walked by that before and been like... Baby, get over here. We've been doing it wrong this entire time. There are things we don't have to be told. We're managing in society without being told to do certain. Like, you don't ever walk into a pool and see a giant sign that says, "Don't drown. Don't get drowned." Don't get raped? That's so condescending. Like, if you have a chance, ladies, don't. Like it's sushi at a Golden Corral. There was a point in the movie, there was one token black character in the whole movie, and he died in like the first half. I was the first and only character in the whole movie to die throughout the whole thing. And I was like, holy shit, white people, like we're still doing that? Like that's kind of a racist stereotype at this point. And then from behind me, I hear some clamoring, and then someone yells out, "That's a racist stereotype." And I turn around, and it's a group full of black people. And I go, I'm glad somebody said it, but so are black people yelling in a movie theater. Like, I'm just saying that they're making dumb hillbillies right. That group, not all black people, just that group. And so, like, if you know a stereotype exists, you watch it. Like, don't do it. Like, I think the same thing when I'm driving on a completely clear day and I see, like, an Asian person with their car in the ditch and they're standing behind it like, I don't know. Like, unless an Italian plumber on a go-kart threw a turtle shell at you, no reason. And I don't even understand carrying a gun. Like, I get it. We're in Indiana. If you want to carry a gun, carry a gun. I'm not going to argue with you. You've got a gun. You'll win the argument. I'm just saying I don't understand it, right? Because to me, if you're carrying a gun, that means when you leave your house with that thing on your hip, you think it's going to be a solution to a problem that you're going to encounter out there in the world somewhere. Right? Like you're sitting in Applebee's enjoying your riblets. When all of a sudden Hans Gruber and his pack of Aryan mercenaries kick down the door. And you're like, I got this taken care of, everybody. Yippee-ki-yay, Mr. Falcon. I only ever watched a TV edit version of Die Hard till I was 22 years old. I had no idea he said motherfucker there when he drops him out of the window. I was like, who was the Falcon character? There's no one named Falcon. And why is Carl Winslow out in the parking lot? This is the craziest Christmas movie I've ever seen in my entire life. It amuses me, high school kids, no matter how, or no matter what, like the funniest thing about them is that they always are surprised to find out that you have a life outside of school. Like I told the kids one day that I was doing something for the weekend, and this kid was like, "Oh my God, you do stuff?" I'm like, "Yes, my life is awesome." Like I get why you would think adults are lame. The only adults you know are your parents, and the only reason their life is lame is because they had you. I'm in my prime, son. While you're sitting at home watching videos on YouTube, and you and 4 of your friends are stealing a 6-pack out of the refrigerator in your dad's garage because you guys are going to get fucked up for the weekend, I'm out at a club being the meat in an art history major sandwich. Taking shots of Jaeger like I'm pissed off of my liver because I didn't have a drink for 3 days and I thought I heard it call me a pussy. Mr. Falcon.